Alright, the quest for immortality continues. I have a new addition, this amulet. I had to modify some of my gear a little bit, but one of the commenters recommended this amulet. I did not know it existed, so I added this amulet, and it adds about 1,000 energy shield. Go from 1,100 to 2,700. I have 3,000 mana, 1,800 life. It is a good damage split coming my way. Now let's take a look at... It's not P, it's C. I have now 62% of damage coming from mana before life. So it's going to hit the energy shield, and anything that goes through the energy shield, which is going to be 20%, then hits the mana, and eventually it will hit the life. So it's a nice little damage split. I like it a lot. It is very tanky. I am not yet immortal, partly because my chaos resistance is not capped, partly because becoming immortal in this game is very difficult. So I'm going to run around, I'm going to let some enemies hit me, I'm going to try not to die, but I want to demo, you know, just how tanky this build is. This is a pretty, always forget these buttons, a pretty stacked out map, 1,012 increased monster life, so it's going to take a long time to kill these people, which is going to get real rough in the breach, so I'm hoping to clear the map before I trigger the breach. The offenses and the skills are not really important for this build. It's mostly about the defenses. So you can see me getting hit pretty good. And it recoups fine. Eventually, once this mana goes to 0, then I get into some shit, right? But I could take a lot of hits before I gotta, you know, actually play the game. But once I start playing the game and I get the broken, soon to be nerfed, Grim stacks, Grim Dawn, Grim Death, Grim Feast, that's what it's called. There's so many Grims in media that it's hard to determine which one's which. I want to get a full stack of that Grim, just so you can see it. It's pretty looking. Ooh, I love seeing those T15 Waystones. Can never get enough of those bad boys. Not quite there, not quite there. Need a few more. Stack up these bad boys real high. Alright, that is maximum energy shield. So we are looking at 5,526 energy shield with Grim Feast, fully feasted. And then we have 1,800 life and 3,000 mana with a bucket of Monergy and regeneration. So, like, this group of 4 could probably never kill me. And just let them whack away. They don't have any chaos resistance. They attack way too slow. So they just keep whacking me off over and over and over. And I'm just going to take it. There's nothing that these 4 bros here, that me and these best friends that I have now created, there's nothing they can do to ever kill me. In order to kill me, I need some of those wild projectiles, a little bit of chaos damage, or just insane damage mods. This map is a thick map, but there's not a lot of damage mods on it, so the odds of getting El Muertorito is pretty slim. It's going good with the tankiness. I managed to level up to 89 with this bad boy. It was pretty easy. I have died once since I've had this setup. It was to being surrounded and then frozen, which is a pretty good way to die, in my experience. Being frozen, you really can't do much, but this breach is probably going to do it too. Because I don't have the damage, nor the escapability, but it didn't do it, but I wasn't able to clear the breach. I was just kind of stuck there for a while. But I didn't die, because I am tanky. Again, an extra 112. I wasn't going to click that breach until I fought the boss, but it was right there, and it's just too tempting. I couldn't not click the breach, you know what I mean? It's just right there in your face, you gotta click the breach. Now, for the Winter Orb, I'm only rocking 4. So, oh, is this the one that's bugged every single time I come in it, and it has that fucking boss in the floor? God, that's annoying if it is. Almost every time I come into this, there's like a dude with a crossbow who's just in the ground, and I can't ever kill him. is super annoying. And give me the loot. Give me the loot. Everybody loves the loot. You just gotta get that loot. That Grim Feast is silly. I'm used to killing things a lot faster, so then I shoot them and I try to walk away, but they ain't dead. They ain't dead. Jeez, Waystone City. What kind of Waystone rarity do I got in this map? We got 122% magic monsters are the worst monsters for me. They take forever to kill. Let's see. We got some essence. What's given? 541% waystones in the area. That would explain why the waystones are dropping like crazy. But I've had plenty of maps in the 500s that don't drop this amount of waystones. So there's something kind of trippy going on with the waystones here. Shouldn't be dropping this many. And in the arc hand, I am rocking Unleash. I like to typically just run through, shoot out the winter orbs, and then when Unleash is ready, I'll throw out an Unleash arc. I think arc was, when I was using arc in my previous video, its damage was nerfed heavily by chain support. Chain support doubles the amount of chains that you have, and I was at 14 chains, and with arc you get 15% more damage per chain, which sounded like a lot more damage. But something was off about it. It wasn't cooking right. But then I took off chain support, and it seems to be cooking a little bit better. And sometimes Winter Orb just pops off, so it's just a lot more damage than Arc. Arc is pretty disappointing. I was using it, and I was really liking it until I used Winter Orb. And I imagine I'll feel the same about Winter Orb once I start using Spark, but everyone's using Spark, so I'm avoiding Spark for now. I mean, there's nothing I can do with Spark that hasn't already been done. That's probably true for Winter Orb and Arc as well, but I don't know. I haven't seen any thumbnails of Arc or Winter Orb in my YouTube feed, so I don't think too many people are playing it. Let's hit this curse so my Winter Orb is all ignited. I think that's pretty cool. Takes on the characteristics. I prefer Shot Ground, but you know. I'm already done with this map? That was quick. I felt I barely even got into it. Alright, alright. We'll keep going, we'll keep going. Keep looking for my town portals, but I don't have town portals. Who needs town portals? I don't know why I keep picking up this stuff. I'm no longer very poor. Oh, never mind. It's mostly maps. Go to the map section. We got brand new 15s. 15, put them down here because I haven't rolled them yet. I've rolled all the ones above it. 3 15s and just a regular map. Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's try to do a little bit more dangerous content with this semi-immortal, tankiest I've ever been build. Let's just throw that on the, let's try to throw it on the ground if it ever lets me. Alright, we got some T16s here. Which one we want? Cooldown rate, great. Element of weakness, not so great. This one seems fine. Seems like a relatively easy T16. I have a boss up here, I think. Oh, I need to irradiate this boss. This is gonna give me my bonus. Alright, we'll run that tower, but not with the T16. I saved these T14s for the tower. Oh, it's corrupted. That's a perfect one for a tower. These towers are just fucking dickholes sometimes because they got the dick nozzles that hang out in the doorways. I don't know why my game does that. I click the tower and it goes right back in it. Obviously some type of bug, or I'm a spaz and I'm clicking too fast and the game can't handle it. Game can't last. Winter Orb is also really good for the towers because you can throw the Winter Orb in before you walk in. But it doesn't really matter too much because I don't think these guys are gonna be able to kill me very easy. I'm pretty fucking tanky. I'm pretty thick. And it's important to me to be thick because I like to get the most out of my time with life because I don't got a lot of it. And I want to watch TV. I want to play video games and watch TV. But Path of Exile 2 so far has disabled my ability to multitask and play video games while focusing on TV. I'll put the TV in a little corner over here, and I'll watch TV shows while I play the game. I just started Landman with Billy Bong Thornton, or Landman. It's an oil show. It's not great. It's not great, but I'm a fan of Billy Bob Thornton because he shit talks. Oh, I'm frozen. I don't really care. You guys can freeze me all you want, right? I'm just gonna fuck you up. You ain't gonna kill me. You're losers. But I'm a bit of a shit talker myself, so I've always respected Billy Bob Thornton's ability to shit talk, or whoever writes his scripts. But I imagine whoever writes his scripts writes the shit talking scripts with him in mind. And geez, look how quick that was. That's the best tower I've ever done. Oh, that's hot. So now we gotta irradiate it and hope that it hits. Let's hope that it hits. Which one of these bad boys has the most? 10 irradiated. Fucking strongbox. God damn, that's fucking disgusting. Ugh. It's right there! Fucking hit it! Alright, we gotta do this other tower. I've been trying to get this shit popping off for so goddamn long, and I just can't get those bitches irradiated. No matter what I do, they do not irradiate. I'm just not going to kill anybody on this one. I don't know why I rared it up. I'm going to see if I can get through this without killing anybody. Oh, I can't teleport through people? Oh, well that's fucking lame. What's the point of a blink if you can't blink through people? Blink is disappointing in my opinion. Like, if you compare Blink to Blink in Path of Exile 1, any of them, Flame Dash, Dash, any of those things, and this Blink is just bad. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh no, you guys are hitting me. Oh no, I'm so scared. I only got a 4 link in my Eye of Winter. There's not a lot of good nodes. Oh, I thought it was done. There's not a lot of good nodes for Eye of Winter, actually, in my experience. Then I don't know what I'm gonna put for my 5th one. Oh, they almost got me. I almost died from these extra lightning damage assholes. They came close. They were whacking me off real hard. Almost nutted. But so far I'm nut free. GGG's a bunch of assholes for putting these guys in here. You know what I mean? Like, they just stand in there, and as soon as your face goes in there, they throw ice orbs at you. Like, it's just I mean, it's what I would do if I was trying to kill someone and protect the tower, but it's kind of a fucked up game mechanic to put in there. It's like it's deliberately trying to get you to die as much as possible on the towers. I finally found something that might assist with my one vulnerability, which is being frozen. There's a little node that's right next to where I'm already at with one of my 4% mana nodes. And it's like 100% reduced magnitude of frozen on you, I think it is. And that might assist, but I'll need 3 more levels, I think. Let's see what we got here. And it's not G, it's P. Let's see, 1, 2, 4 more levels. Gain 100% of maximum energy shield as additional freeze threshold. Icebreaker. That might be pretty dope. I can't tell. I don't know anything about freeze thresholds or stun thresholds. Don't know exactly how they work in terms of math. I'm gonna let someone else do that. You know, I ain't got the time. I work too much. Did the servers turbo fucking die for you? Nope. Still sucking big fat cock in every map. time. Let's find my next irradiated one and see if we get that boss irradiated. See if we can get me my fucking fatty going. 5. Ritual. 6, 6. 7, 9. There we go. That's a fat one. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now go there first. Increase the quantity of waystones in your map. That one is nice. I like that one. Influence? Why? Why? Just fucking give it to me. Give it to me. Just stick it in there. Stick it in there. God damn it. Can it not? Is it full? It irradiated that boss, but oh, there's one. All right, there's one right there. Finally, I get a pump up. But let's fuck this bitch up, because I can't reach that one up. So this is going to be a hard boss, and my DPS, I think, is probably pretty shit. I just switched over to this variant. Let's see, cooldown, accuracy, elemental weakness. I'm going to pick the best one for the one that's actually going to get me where I need to go. Yeah, that one's nice. Well, there's not extra damage mods, and we'll do that one here now. Burial Bog. We got 5% experience, 7% gold, 15% rarity of monsters. Breaches in area have 1 additional clasp hand. 12% chance to contain a boring box. Pack size, waystones in area. No one likes them boring boxes. The culmination of GGG's efforts in this game does lead me to believe that they are deliberately slowing the game down with boring shit. I mean, if you're gonna be watching me play, I might as well, you know, show the specs, show what I'm kind of thinking. So for my arc, I'm thinking Unleash, Overcharge, Conduit, Coursing Current, and Lightning Mastery. Coursing Current is gonna shock all the enemies around it, and I'm hoping the more shock, the magnitude of shock, and then the Unleash, I'm gonna be able to hit a pack, and it's gonna shock all the packs around it, and then Eye of Winter their faces off. And it's pretty cool. It's working alright. It's working alright. I imagine people have already, you know, I saw one build while I was at work today. It was a crossbow Gemling Legionnaire, I think. It was a complete, no, it was a Pathfinder. And it was a complete fucking badass. And I have never been more envious of a Pathfinder in my life. I was torn. My number 1 pick was the Chronomancer, and I don't regret that decision in the slightest. But my second was a Pathfinder because the reduced movement speed reduction, penalty reduction, it appeals to me on a deep level. And this dude just made the coolest fucking build. I forgot the channel. You could probably find it. It was just a machine gun build. He was using whatever the crossbow that's a machine gun, and he walks almost full speed, going machine gun the full time. And oh my god, I've never been more impressed with the build. I couldn't comment because I was in the middle of a meeting and I was just watching and I had to type with my hands. But I should have commented at how much I fucking love that build. It looked fucking fantastic. So I really don't want to play the campaign again. That's like at least 12 hours. There's no way I can do that campaign. Some people are saying they're getting it done in 6, 7. No fucking way I can do that. Sure, they might be able to do that, but it's going to be at least 15 hours. I meander. I'm slow. I can never have the focus to keep that. Why can't I cast? To keep that going. It's just not what I can do. And that's like a whole week. A whole week of me running through the campaign and not testing any of this end game out. And I haven't even I haven't finished the end game. So I don't want to start a new character when I haven't even finished the end game. But man, see how I'm all fucking slow when I'm casting? And I usually do like a tap walk because you walk a lot faster when you tap walk. And I wouldn't have to do that if I was a Pathfinder. I'd just be able to cast and cast and cast. Alright, let's drop that curse. Let's inflame these balls. Ooh, I got hit hard. Hit that curse. Hit that unleash. Then I saw Kriparian's Poison Walk build. Poop Finder. Wait, no. Righteous Poop, I think you called it. Righteous Fart? Something like that. That looked pretty dope. And I'm just now realizing my biggest problem is fucking being frozen. There's charms for that. I put on this charm at the very beginning of the game. Just because, you know, it gave me rarity when I killed an enemy, so I've had that since like the very beginning, or a variation of that. And I just realized I can get one for freeze, so I might have fixed my freeze problem. Should have never been a problem. Periodic invulnerability aura. That's fucking dumb. At least that's what the icon is above, so I don't need to hit this dude until that icon's gone. That's fucking retarded. Again, a gameplay mechanic that is boring, stupid, and only designed to slow your gameplay down, so you have to play the game longer. But not longer in an enjoyable fashion, just longer. I don't like it. I'm hoping that GGG just did 99% of their development on the mechanics of the game, because those are spot on. Those are excellent, and they just ignored. They didn't put a lot of work into this. I hope that that's not a deliberate game philosophy. I hope they don't deliberately want to just make us play as slow as possible to keep us in game as long as possible, because I don't like that. I don't think that's good game development. It might be good game development from a business standpoint, but not from a fun standpoint. So I would like things like temporary invulnerability, and I think they already said they're going to change their strongbox situation. So this is some bullshit. When are you going to become hittable? I guess that aura isn't for it. How do I tell if he's invulnerable? I don't. I just keep swinging. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He didn't kill me. And these guys are having a real difficult time killing me. I ain't even doing any kind of like dodge mechanics or nothing. I'm just kind of letting it happen. Because, you know, I don't need to. If you don't need to play the game, why play the game? If I play the game, I mean play the game good. I can be bad and not be punished. I can be bad, but make bad feel so good. Wait, is it look so good? I don't know. 2000 song. R&B. You know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. You guys are not fucking old Ben. See, look how slow I play. I don't need anything else slowing me down. Rituals are usually pretty scary because they put these tornadoes in there and they keep you in a confined space, but not when I'm this tanky. Now, Winter Orb feels a lot better with Snakebite Ring, with chaining on, because I can see my projectiles are only hitting a few people. But I don't have too much problem with clear. It's slow, but it gets done. And if you think about it, I could adjust it a little bit more and possibly die. Or I can play a little bit slower and not die. And right now my objective is to level up. So I think this is a pretty good build for leveling up, because I don't think I'm gonna die very often. I mean, this is an 81. Not exactly the smallest of nodes, but not the thickest. You can get a little thicker than this. And I'm just kind of breezing through. It's real nice. It's comfy. It's cozy. don't want to risk it and let myself... not on a boss level. I wanna find some of them fatties and let one of them fatties blow me, so I can see just how tanky I am with the fatty blowing me off. But I do want to clear this boss. I mean, this is how you get all your maps. I don't even know if there is ailment immunity in this game. I haven't seen it anywhere. Ailment immunity would be pretty dope. Oh, there's the boss. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And I think that chain support, reducing the damage by 50%, that's too penalizing. That's crazy. And I think I'll bring this up in every video I make until they change it. Look at this node. Look at it. Look at this node and tell me, yes, whoever made this really knows what they're doing. 5% reduced move speed. That's a huge penalty in Path of Exile. And then the upside is 1% of life regenerated per second only while stationary. I mean, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on this node. I see this node and I don't understand. I don't understand. I can't get over it. I cannot get over it. It's like a level of incompetency that is just stuck with me. Because someone looked at that. Not only does someone look at that, someone built that and added it in. I think the only saving grace is if they let AI do this entire tree and then they went through and updated it by hand. But someone forgot to look at that node and update it, because that is so bad. Unless one of the classes, like the flail class that's going to be up in that area, I don't know who that is, like a Crusader variation, is going to have some really cool stationary mechanics. Unless that is the case, I'm going to sound so stupid if they manage to make that a good node. But that will be used by 0 people forever. That will never be used, ever. I mean, why put something in the game that will never, ever be used? I mean, even Light Radius in Path of Exile 1, I don't know what Light Radius is in this game, but even Light Radius in Path of Exile 1 had a use. You can do some meme shit with Light Radius, but you can't even do meme shit with that, because that is 1% life regeneration. That means after fucking 100 seconds, you become full life. So you have to hold still in one spot for 100 seconds with that node. Now you can get other pieces of regeneration, but they're extremely rare, which is why, I mean, I got 1.57 on my helmet on a corruption. That is 150% of that, or 50% increase of that. I don't fucking know math. Leave me alone. It's not like I do math for my job as a data engineer. I do math for my job. That's what I was trying to say. But it's not like I'm good at it. Okay, let's hit him with the curse. Burn him, shock him, freeze him, suck him off, give him a tip. The curses feel a little bit short for me too, like 7 seconds? I have to apply that curse all the time. Get out of here, skeletons. I'm trying to fight the big boy. That guy over here. This boss is great. He's not doing shit. Watch him kill me. I like this version of this song. It's great. He did hit me with some shit there. God, the combat in this game. I mean, I shit-talk this game primarily because it's in early access. The more I shit-talk and complain about the aspects, the greater the likelihood that it's noticed and maybe fixed or changed. the fucking combat in this game is so supreme. It is so good. It is so fucking fun to play this game. It's a little trolly. I mean, you'll get hit and die, and it'll be rough. But god damn, I mean, I'm at work. All I can do is think about this goddamn game. It's a problem. I am completely hooked into this shit. And it's a little disappointing because I don't want to burn... I didn't even see the other ones. Do I want to go hunt these fucking rituals down? I never find jack shit in rituals. But it is a level 81, and there is experience in there. And I'm cooking on this experience. When you're watching me play this particular build, ignore my offensive setup. I haven't even begun to cook on offenses. I started with the hammer, and it was pretty fucking great. I like the hammer. I really like the hammer build. It's slow. You get a group enemies together. It feels a lot like Diablo 3 Greater Rift running, which I very much loved. Diablo 3 Greater Rift running. I really wish... I like, not necessarily the PvP competitiveness, but I do like map competitiveness. And I wish that GGG... Okay, fuck it. I have no clue where those things are. I wish it would show them on the fucking map. I mean, it cleared... What is it, up here? I bet it's fucking, like, right up here. Watch this shit. I wish they would do, like, map run... I don't know how they do it. A way we can all compete once a week, or maybe even once a day. No, because then it would turn into daily. I don't know what I'm fucking talking. It would turn into like daily events that everyone's forced to do. But a way that I can compete my build against other builds, but not fight each other. So have like a map seed or a map of the week. You run the map, and then there's a fucking leaderboard. It was up there. A scoreboard of who's in the lead for killing the map the fastest, or something like that. I think that'd be really dope. I mean, they might do it. First, they have to get the in-game going, but, you know, I like that kind of thing. And Diablo 3 had that with Greater Rifts a little bit. One of the problems with the Diablo 3 Greater Rifts is they needed a seed, like the roguelikes have. I'm thinking specific... Oh, I'm stuck. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Get me out of here. I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't hit anything. I'm stun locked. I'm dead. I'm dead. Okay, see, you can die. You can die. I really need to get better with the weapon swap in the panic situations like that. I tried to weapon swap and then dash out, but I couldn't really do it. And again, this is one of the big problems with this game in terms of the map design. Can I turn my map zoom on? And that did disappoint me, and it did suck. It wasn't the worst. I already killed the boss, and I was just trying for these, and I really should have bounced out, because these things are a waste of fucking time. But, wheel zoom. I can't see shit like this. Like this little cutout. When I'm like running through, throwing spells, and casting, this little fucking hole here, this ruins my whole fucking day. I hate this fucking shit. These little holes. And it's even worse in the Blooming Fields, I think it's called. A beautiful map, but they got these fucking rocks and holes. I can't see it, and I just got fucking stuck between two enemies and a goddamn tornado simply because I really couldn't see this thing. It's the cheapest fucking death you can give someone, and I really think they need to get rid of this shit. Like, why do you want obstacles in your fucking map? I just think it's bad map design. But I cleared that shit. I didn't even die. I let that happen. I want you guys to see how long it takes for me to die. That was completely deliberate. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Thorns, critical strike. But you know what? I will never use a boot that has 17% movement speed. I mean, why? Why make a unique and then ruin it by forcing it to have such low movement speed? I mean, there's just some decisions that are just so odd. Like, completely thoughtless, which makes me think it is thoughtless. It's either thoughtless or deliberate. I mean, there's no other option. So I'm going with thoughtless. They just didn't even look at it. God damn, look how many fucking TPMG maps I got. So juicy, so juicy, so juicy. Alright. Let's see. Where was I heading? Is this a... Oh, dip! I got a fucking Citadel. A corrupted Citadel. I can run that shit. Let's go maximum Citadel. That's only the second Citadel I found. Let's run this one in the Citadel. Yeah. I should switch my curse out to the one that does lightning resistance, but I don't care enough. Where was that? I don't think there's a button for it. I don't know the button to get to the end game. I had a Citadel just recently. Look at that. Is this not the closest Citadels you've ever seen? No wonder I haven't seen any Citadel. I mean, this map is a disaster. I started out in a circle, and like, it just fucking goes and goes and goes. I have bosses around, like right here, I can go fight, but they're so far away, I forget about them. I don't like this at all. I think they could fix it so easy. All they gotta do is make it start in like a corner, or have it like start with the mountain hook thing, so it forces you to go the same direction for at least a little bit. So you kind of go forward, and then you can branch out in any direction you want. But being able to do a circle, my dumb ass spiraled out because I was listening to Tool, right? Spiral out, keep going. So I did it in like a Fibonacci soup, and I was just like spinning around in circles instead of just going straight one direction. And going straight with one direction is always the right call, but I can't help it. I just can't be straight. I try. Ooh, bloody. I didn't even check what storage bench. Well, that... Speaking of things in your ass, that is not a good bench to sit in. Yeah, that's intestines going into my intestines. Okay, is there anything I need to worry about? Magic chest, magic monsters, rare monsters. Area has patches of shocked ground. That's a little dangerous. +2 to the area of the monsters in the zone. Elemental resistance, 82%. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna want to strip that. I don't have anything to strip that. Really should have put on that other curse. Or something with, what's that effect? Exposure. I always forget what exposure is called. I never use it. I rarely do elemental. I'm only doing elemental because, man, Melee's mean. Melee's mean in this game. I mean, I guess I could do chaos damage, which I probably ought to switch to a chaos skill. I haven't even tested the chaos skills. Kind of feels like the Chronomancer might have been made a little bit for the chaos. Simply because it seems like it might have a bit of synergies with curses and slow. Cooldown reduction. You can do some curse stuff with that. Ooh, damn, that was a big old hit, boys. Oh, this is gonna take a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna burn a portal. I'm gonna burn a portal. We're gonna need some exposure. Gem, support, exposure, exposure. Let's just do lightning exposure. And let's replace, since I'll be fighting a boss. Oh, I don't need the +1 to levels. Let's just drop lightning exposure in there. And we'll call that good. Is Archmage lightning? I mean, no reason not to pump it up a level. And just make my skills a little cheaper. And now I can apply exposure with the lightning. That might help a little bit. Also should have switched the curse up, but whatever. But, that elemental resistance is pretty rough. And then they also have 159% increased ailment threshold. Ay, caramba, no se te estes noches. That's a little bit, oh, that is not good. And I'm like ZDPS in here with my Tankmancer. How do you tell if exposure's on an enemy? I will always and forever immediately run to the loot. There's nothing I can do to change it. I have been traumatized by my little brother playing Diablo 2, where all loot is shared and you just have to race for the loot. We would do boss runs, and then we would wait for the loot to drop, and his ass would get it like 90% of the time, because he's younger and faster. And so now I have been like 12 years of training to race to the loot. I can't undo that. I'm an old man, and you know what they say, you can't teach an old bitch new tricks. And I ain't gonna learn no new tricks, so just get rid of all death effects. Come on, guys. No one likes them. Why do you persist? They were created by Diablo 2. We have evolved past it. We have evolved past on death effects. We've also evolved past having skills that deal damage based on HP. Those always get abused. They're always broken. They will always be broken. So just, why do you do that? Just stop it. Get some help. I mean, I'll work at GGG. I'll give you all the good ideas. I mean, my salary is a bit steep, but, you know, I'll take a pay cut. Of course, I don't want to do any programming. Fuck that noise. I also don't want to do any, like, art design or story development. I just want to tell them what's wrong and tell them how to fix it. So basically, I just want to be the boss at GGG. I'm not sure that that's gonna work. I'm not sure that that's a good deal on their end. What the fuck is this song? Castlevania 4 Prologue. It's not bumping. Oh, I don't have my headphones to swipe. For whatever reason, they stopped connecting. Oh, this is bumping. You always gotta have something super bumping. Problem with GGG's music, it's really good, but it's all epic and shit. It's like Lord of the Rings type music, and that's a bit grating to me after a while. Gotta have something you can fucking fuck to. Can't really fuck to GGG music. I mean, maybe you can. I can't. You need them classics. Oh, I'm stuck in a corner. Stuck in a corner. Stuck in a corner. Give me them waystones. Don't put your dildos in the ground, though. I think I'm gonna hit with lightning over and over again until I can see where the exposure is. Winter Orb's a weird one. It pops off or it doesn't pop off. Of course, my arc is a 5 link and my Winter Orb's a 4 link. I kind of like this slow combat, especially if I don't die. Oh, I think I could put Ricochet as my 5th node once I get enough currency to upgrade Winter Orb again. I'm very hesitant because it's a lot of work to get a 5-socket on some bitches. So I'm real hesitant to 5-socket things until I know the skill's good. And I just 5-socketed my arc. And I kind of regret 5-socketing my arc because I don't really like arc anymore. It was a lot of fun, and mechanically it's amazing, but offensively it kind of feels like it's a dud. I think Winter Orb does better with 4 sockets than Arc does with 5. Of course, it could be running Arc wrong, but... I also think I need, I should do for bosses, get rid of Grim Feast and find a way to replace it with something else. I don't know what I would replace it with, though. I can't think of a... I guess I do Cast on Shock, just a simple Cast on Shock setup, and switch that on for bosses. Arc is also a little weird to hit with. Like, I can just hold the mouse in front of me and it will auto-target, but sometimes if I like right there, it'll hit the ground, but if I'm close enough to myself, it'll auto-target. I don't know. Sometimes it auto-targets, sometimes it doesn't. I don't quite understand it. Ooh, Sonic. Manic Panic from a Sonic Bananic. But yeah, I find this significantly better than Mom. I mean, it should be better than Mom because I spent, I think I have 7 jewels at an average cost of 2 divine a pop. So 14 div on just 4 mana taken before life jewels. But I feel the Mom builds are gotta be using some expensive shit to get. I've seen people with like 9,000 fucking mana. There's gotta be something that's pumping that mana up a lot. Some type of unique or something, and it's likely expensive. But maybe not. Just from my experience with my low-end gear, because I'm not super far into the end game. This is only my 2nd Citadel. I don't even have Breach unlocked. I don't have any of them unlocked, actually. I don't have my final bosses unlocked. I'm still chilling pretty early on. But for my playing, Mom has sucked. Cock. But damage taken from mana before life, it's worked out well for me so far. I love crescendos like that. Almost left a T13 unattended. I feel like it barely moved. And I remember this being very long. I'm gonna be here a while. But the last one I did, it says incomplete on it. I killed the boss and then I ran away, assuming that the boss was the purpose and the point. But I still needed to kill all the enemies. And it won't let me go back in there to finish it up. So now there's just like this permanent stain on my map of an incomplete Citadel. And it's like when you hit the wrong note when you have delay on, and you get to hear your mistake over and over and over again. Oh, I don't know why I keep running backwards. I should try to... Oh, that's because I'll get surrounded. Never mind. I was gonna say I should try to roll forward, roll past them. I should really be casting my curse more to get ignite balls. I think I'm going to try a ball build. I always build at least one ball build. I'll do fireball. I'm going to do winter orb instead of the frozen orb or whatever that ice ball is. And ball lightning. So I'll do a triple ball build. Because, you know, I love balls. And you got to have a ball build. Hit him with that arc until I see and ignite. Hit him with the arc until I see and ignite. Hit him with the arc until I see and ignite. Goddamn. The threshold. Oh, he's not gonna shock. I said ignite instead of shock. I meant, you know, you didn't know what I meant, but now you know what I meant. I say the wrong shit all the time. I think it might be partially because I'm retarded, but also partially because I'm playing. Talking while doing commentary can be a little bit more challenging, especially as you get old and dumb, and slow. You get retardant. I could say retardant, right? Everyone gets mad about me saying retard because they're retarded, but some people aren't retarded. But if I say retardant, what are you, retardant? I mean, They're so retarded that they don't understand that retard means to slow, and it's been a definition that's been in existence for a very long time, and it's only been offensive in the past, I don't know, maybe 20 years at max. And your 20 years does not circumvent my 300, 400, 500 years. So no, I will not say retarded. You fucking retards. Go back in your bubble. Oh, never mind. Your bubble's on fire. I mean, it's not funny. Except for the Hollywood celebrities whose house burned down. But regular people's houses also burned down. It's also not funny for celebrities. But you shouldn't really feel bad when a 50 millionaire loses his $2 million house. As long as he's alive and he didn't lose any of their pets, they'll just, you know, rebuild on their $1 million property. That situation's fucking crazy, though. It blows my mind. Everyone's giving the insurance companies shit. And I don't understand why they don't understand. The insurance companies have been canceling California's insurance plans for, like, years now. Because they're like, dude, you guys aren't doing anything about your fires. You keep having fires, and no one is doing anything about it. So we cannot insure you because you're not taking proper precautions to stop these fires from happening. So the insurance companies, whose job it is to insure stuff, so they do things like inspections of the area to see if it's, you know, insurable, they all know that it's a fire hazard and that it's too much of a fire hazard for them to insure people in that area. So if insurance companies know that, why the fuck didn't the government of California know that? And if they did know that, why the fuck didn't they do anything about it? It's almost like they cared more about making sure that they had lesbian firefighters than that they actually prevented fires. Smokey the Bear is, like, dying in sadness right now. I try my hardest not to hate rich people. Because they're just people too. And I want to be rich one day. I'll never will be, but I want to be. And when I'm rich, you know, actually I won't even give a fuck if people hate me for being rich because I'm rich. My whole life is easy. But yeah, I've been poor my whole life. Not poor now, but I don't know. I had to go to college and do a bunch of bullshit to not be poor. But I ain't rich. I'm just normal. And I don't know. It's a blight on my mind. It's a prejudice that I try to get rid of, but I can't quite fully get rid of it. Little smirk on my face when Luigi shoots a CEO who's denied people coverage. I shouldn't have it. I do. I understand I'm in the wrong. I'm the baddie. And I should change. And I'm trying to change. But it don't come easy. Maybe what I need is one of these rich fuckers to just give me $700,000. That's all I need to retire. Just give me $700,000. I'll put that into dividend stocks. I can live off about $30,000 a year. That's all I need, and then I don't have to work no more. And then I can play POE all day long. Such a fulfilling and accomplished life it would be to just play video games and contribute nothing to society. And that's all I've ever wanted to do is nothing. No, I gotta be a fucking data engineer. It's a banger track. Banger game from the fucking Genesis golden era. Space Harrier. The Gimling Legionnaire also seems pretty dope to me because they can get multiple supports, and I really like Unleash. And I think if you go Unleash and you grab these bad boys, or you anoint like that one, Seal Frequency for Unleash, and you do like a double, I like the double spellcaster, right? Arc, Winter Orb, and you get Unleash on both of them. It's like Unleash, 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 Unleash. I think that would be pretty fucking cool. So I'm pretty excited for when they eventually let me skip the campaign and I can play multiple builds to try out that Gemling Legionnaire. But only after the Pathfinder. And another thing, I don't really want to burn too much out on this game. I got like 6,000 hours in Path of Exile 1. I am a little burnt out on Path of Exile 1. I still enjoy the party. But I don't want to burn myself out on the worst version of Path of Exile 2 that will ever exist. You know what I mean? Like, how much time do I really want to spend on this? I mostly just want to finish the end game. I want to find the 3 citadels, fight the boss, and then I'll be done with it. And then I'll wait until they release the official game. And it's like, good. Because it's gonna get good. I think we all have faith in that. At least I do. Don't worry, buddy. You're not gonna kill me, you fucking loser. But you are gonna freeze me over and over again, and I don't like that. Let's hit this curse so my balls are flaming. Flaming balls. That resistance is a bit rough. Ooh, that was close. Maybe I should actually use the mechanics and play the game. ZDPS because of the fucking elemental resistances. Oh, that sword froze me, boys. I was not expecting any of that. God damn, I'm tanky as fuck. Oh, he's frozen or doing something. I don't even know what the hell that was. He's just stun locked? Oh, he fucking got me. Extra chaos damage, extra deaths. Alright. I can't go into a map with 82% elemental resistances and just fucking dick around the whole time with them having extra ailments. Yeah, that's not, I can't do that. It's not immortal. I'm not immortal yet. I can still get frozen and hit with the biggest attack that he's got and die. I still got work to do. I don't know what to do. Actually, I know what to do. I gotta farm up gear, right? I'm all out of divines and I only got 36 exalts. I gotta farm up gear to improve upon these gloves. I don't need these gloves anymore, but finding a new pair of gloves is proving difficult on the market without, you know, dropping 10 div on that shit. So I need a new pair of gloves. Need to cap. Oh, that's probably what did it. I'm not resistance capped and it had extra chaos. That probably didn't feel very good. But it is very tanky. But not tanky enough to turn off the mechanics. I'm gonna run one more map. Oh, that was a Citadel I failed, wasn't it? That was pretty dumb of me. Probably shouldn't have done that. It don't matter. I mean, people get Citadels all the time, right? They're just constantly there. Just constantly. Fucking skitching. Good ass track here. Let's pump up a map. I just don't want to, you know, end the video with that level of sour taste on the mouth. Recovery rate. Oh, this is a nice map. Let's corrupt it. Oh, you fucking dick. Monster damage is a bit brutal, but we'll pump it. Pump it. I fucking hate burning ground, but with this much regen, it's not that big a deal. Let's corrupt it. Ooh, I got another T16 for that ass. Put that aside. Make sure it's pumped. Let's corrupt it. Alright. Map failed. It didn't fail. I beat the boss. I didn't kill. Or maybe I gotta do something in there. I did get the piece for it, though. Alright, let's fuck up this boss. A Valve Factory. Reclaim my righteousness. Reclaim my glory. No, there's no reclaiming. It's gone forever. I think my mom's gonna call and disown me. With game performance like that, how could she not? I'm not even immortal. Can't even take one of the hardest boss. Well, I don't know if that's hardest boss. I haven't really fought any of the bosses yet, but I can't even take a serious boss's biggest hit straight to the face and not die while I'm frozen. I don't know if frozen has any like damage modifying mechanics to it. Oh, that's much better. I will probably not run that level. Ooh, Gothic staff. That level of elemental resistances again. I have the thing that pumps up the map mods. Maybe I should have took that off whenever I get a elemental resistance node. You know this. Oh Jesus! What the fuck was that? Knowledge is a big part of this game. There's always an experience and knowledge gap, and that was a knowledge fail right there. Or a hubris fail. Or I wanted to do it for the video. You know. Maybe that was it. Whatever excuse I want to use to have it not be my own abilities. You know, just blame. Whenever you make a mistake, just blame someone else. Never take self-accountability. No one wants that shit. God damn it, I keep trying to switch to teleport, and I'm just failing over and over and over again. I need that weapon swap speed. Or stop being lazy and learn how to use macros. I don't really want to use macros. Because it would be nice if I had a macro that weapon swapped and then dashed, so I don't have to hit the weapon swap button and then blink. Fucking shit. Oh, those are that crossbow dude. I've had so many rares of that dude that's in the fucking ground. These guys suck ass. These fucking Tristana bastards. Okay, I'm gonna turn up Skitchin a little bit. Projectiles in this game are way stronger than melee hits, and that makes no sense. I'm actually nervous in this map. Sapphire, cold resistance. Nope, I need freeze. Wait, is that freeze immunity? Cold resistance, you think? Nope. Jesus fucking Christ, buddy. Wait. Why would they give me 25 cold res and not 25 max cold res? This isn't even useful. I mean, maybe while you're leveling up, but why would they make items that are only good? Oh, that's right. Very little thought went into much of this game. Aside from making one of the most fun and well-designed mechanics for the game. Aside from that little small feat that they did, no thought went into this shit. Jesus fucking Christ. I just lost a boss map. What are these fuckheads? What was this map? Increase monster movement, increase attack speed, 63% extra lightning damage, 41% chance to bleed. Well, I died in shame and defeat again. The whole point of this video is to show my miraculous defense, and I showed the opposite of miraculous defense in the past 2 maps. Century. Oh my god, that is fucking trash. When leeching life from hits, allies in your... Oh my fucking god. I mean, that's my whole childhood right there. I got that shit mesmerized. Not memorized. I got that shit mesmerized. Helmet threshold, stun, critical bonus. Yeah, that's fine. The crit might kill me. Let's pump it up even more. Let's corrupt it. Let's see if we can end this thing. Let's see if we can end this thing as we started it with 0 experience. Oh, am I gonna get an open... Nope, not an open map, but I do like this map, I think. Gothic City. Oh, no, I don't like Gothic City. There's too many fucking Batmans. Sometimes I just get stuck attacking. Like, I'm not supposed to be using chain lightning more than when its unleash is ready, but sometimes I like chain lightning better. It's not as good, but I like it better. Fuck that pig. And when I do mapping, I'll typically try to find a way, when I get a new pair of gloves, it's going to have resistances, so I don't need these gloves. So I'll try to find a way to put the snake ring back on. I fucking love this soundtrack, dude. Do not touch that. Actually, in case they make me backtrack, I'll touch it, and maybe it'll be ready when I come back. Arc is a little better for up-close enemies. Winter Orb doesn't hit the close enemies as good. I got a ton of maps I need to sell. I'm gonna get rich as fuck. I got like 3 respecs in me. I can try all kinds of new shit out. Still not positive. I'm positive crit's the right move for Winter Orb, but I'm not positive crit's the right move for Arc. Because Winter Orb has a really high... why did I pick that? Why am I picking this shit up? Winter Orb has a really high crit on that thing. 12% crit, where Arc is only 9. It's an extra 3%. up another useless unique. I mean, I don't know what that unique is. I'm assuming I have it, and I'm assuming it's useless. Oh, I did have to backtrack. Who would have thunk it? Oh, does it not spawn the monsters when I'm away? Oh my god. Strong boxes are so bad. God, this feels like Bloodborne. Oh yeah, I'm doing a boss. Curses are expensive. Gimme. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your woman on the floor. You gotta get it, maps. You gotta get it, maps. Is my map complete? Oh. There's probably one up here. Well, non-extreme content, it does it pretty well. Dousing. I'm looking for the freeze one, if there is one. Oh, I can't play this song. I can't play this song. It's gonna yell at me. You play all the video game music you want, and none of that shit's copyright, for now. It's only a matter of time before these fucking video game companies get greedy as shit and start copyrighting shit. Actually, for whatever reason, DuckTales is copyrighted, but I'm guessing that's a Disney thing. Why am I only using art? This is Bach as fuck. That's why I like Castlevania music so much. It's very Bachish. Pretty good little loot pile. Can't wait till I get fucking Breach unlocked. Ain't got shit for Breach nodes though. Breach maps. And once I get a new pair of gloves, I think my plan will be, I'm gonna level up one more time with this build. Then I'll get a new pair of gloves. I'm gonna try some chaos skills. I don't know what chaos skills are there. I'm pretty close to the second curse. Maybe I can try one of those explosive curse builds. Oh, I'm all full. We don't need none of this shit. I mean, I get a lot of crossbows. They're just begging me to play the crossbow class. Hell, I could play a crossbow with this build right now. I don't need to do spells. Why am I only casting art? I mean, I like art. That's why I'm only casting art, but this spell's better. There we go. There we go. Honor restored. Map complete. I mean, is honor really restored? I did die to a Citadel and another boss right in front of everybody. And I'm gonna post it like it ain't no big thing. Because I feel it's important that players see people die like bitches. Yeah, I'm out of here. Did I get my money's worth? Let's find out. I mean, I didn't pay any money for it, but oh yeah, trash. What are you? Enemies killed by anyone in your presence count as being killed by you instead. These were in Path of Exile 1. Those might be cool. That's for some type of mechanic that isn't discovered yet. Or that I'm not aware of its discovery. Let's see, 1 T15, 2 T15, 3 T15, 4 T15. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I liked it. Alright, I'm gonna go over what I'm doing. Let's pause these fucking badass jams. Let's just go over the tree so you see my thinking. Ran up this way because I wanted the mana regen. I'm not sure I need it. I could get attributes instead, but it's kind of torn between the regen and the attributes. But I figured the spell damage, regen is a little better than some attributes, especially because I don't need the attributes yet. And cast speed would be pretty dope, but I wanted the mana regen just because the objective of this son bitch is to be tanky. Swinging up here, grabbing these bad boys. This faster start would be nice, but I don't think it's worth it considering my whole setup. This energy shield's good for, you know, big one hits, but and pumping up Grim Feast, but I don't really need it to recharge. I'm pumping up with Grim Feast. Getting a little crit, getting a little recoup. It's kind of sad I'm not grabbing these recoups, but you know, I'm not. Some regen, this increased mana recovery rate, real nice. And then I'm doing the socket cross. These socket crosses are real nice. Like if you go down to the Gemling Engineer, you can socket, and then you path over here, you get that socket, It's kind of like 3 points for a socket. And then you get here, socket, and you make like these little crosses. And you just socket all the way up, and it looks pretty fucking good. And if we look at some of my gems are really nice. I mean, I got this bad boy just so I could save a few points. I wanted that, and I wanted these two without that. But I could easily remove this and get another 4%. I mean, that's not that big of a hit. I'd cost 1 extra point. Actually, it won't even cost an extra point because I refund these two. I was kind of hoping it would hit this Arcane Surge. That's the main reason I bought it. But we also get this bad boy. 15 crit bonus damage, and then 15 crit magnitude. This is a really strong node, and if you were to try to path into it, you got to go through all these physical bullshit just to get to it, and maybe I don't want to get physical bullshit, so it's a pretty good way to get this node without having to travel through it. But that being said, I did pay a divine for it, so I could probably get a divine back and then, you know, buy a better glove. These guys are really good nodes. I've been using them the whole game simply because I just really like the whole kit. 30% elemental damage, 5% elemental resistance. That is a crazy powerful node. Let's look at some of these frost nodes. Let's see if we can find a 30% damage node in any of these. Nope. I mean, technically that's probably 30% once you get enough intelligence. 100 intelligence is 20%. 1,000 would be, you know, I don't know, maybe not. It takes a lot of intelligence. Nope. 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 I mean, these are 30. We got 18. I mean, I could grab these guys. That's quite a bit of damage I'm leaving off the table. But that would require so many points. Yeah, 30% elemental damage. That's really strong. We got this guy who's 20% spell damage with 20% increased spell effect. That one's really strong. But there's just not any really fucking badass elemental nodes. They're all just pretty disappointing in my opinion. Though penetration is strong, but just like flat damage, 30% elemental damage, that's solid. You can get 45 here, but they have to be impacted. Maybe they're down here. More maximum lightning damage, that's probably more than 30%. Yeah, you really can't get. There's not a lot of nodes. Not a lot of nodes that have that level of damage. Anyways, I'm not going to browse through that. Then I'm getting crit nodes here. I like how a lot of the crit nodes are right where the jewels are. So you got a jewel here, and then you got crit. There's no crit by this jewel, but this is kind of close by. And then over here, you got jewel, and then you got crit right here, which I'm not grabbing. Then you got jewel, and you got crit right here. Or maybe they just splash and crit all over this board. But a lot of jewels are by crit, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of dope. Let's take a look at some of these jewels I'm rocking. This is how I'm getting Arcane Surge. I have it most of the time while it's up. My Winter Orb has a, I think, 30% crit chance, 26% crit chance. But then it's doing its Winter Orb thing, which gives like some type of crit thing, fires a single eye, a projectile, constantly releases damage in a spiral, plus an extra burst of shards at the end. If the eye passes over an elemental ground surface, it will take the effect, applying nearby enemies. I thought it, okay, gains 50% of damage. There's something in here, I thought. Oh, inflicts critical weakness. Have a 0.5% critical strike chance and can stack up to 20 times. That's probably why it feels like Eye of Winter really pops off sometimes, especially when it pairs with the attack speed. It sucks because it's, you know, circumstantial, but I have it up right now. So if you're just like casting it, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But then that comes on and it kind of pops off. And then it pops down. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. When I go pure lightning, I'll be able to. It'll probably be the same. I'll probably path out of here. I just don't really. I don't really have any good lightning nodes. Maybe I'll come up this way and save these 2 points. So instead of going these two, I'll go these two, come down this way, and then I'll be able to drop. I still want that though. I'll be able to drop 1, 2, 3 points and come up. I don't know how I'll path it. But coming over this way, and I'll grab some of these or something, or I can grab these bad boys since they're just right here. Once I get rid of the gloves, which are converting some of my damage to other elements, it's still mostly lightning because of, you know, lightning damage because I'm using not Arcane Surge. I'll get there. Archmage. That's what I'm thinking. That's the tree. I like it. I think it's pretty effective. And I think we need to highlight this again before I go. Regenerate 1% life per second while stationary is so powerful that it needs a 5% reduced move speed penalty. I think we'll let that ruminate